my turn to talk about the plot, and this one is called
Star Wars
The
The
Irregulars.
No, Star Wars The Irregulars, a Star Wars fan film.
So this movie is directed by a man named Keegan Larvin.
And
Keegan
stars
Larvin.
Denzel Washington.
Denzel D. Washington. So it's about a group of clone troopers who are walking around the woods, and then Order 66 gets called. Order 66 gets called, like, and they're like, hey, you get $100,000 if you kill Jedi, because the programming chip doesn't exist in this movie. It's just like,
well, no, these are bounty hunters.
All the clone troopers were greedy motherfuckers.
These guys were not real clones. These were bounty hunters. That's why That's why they were called the Irregulars. I don't know. For some reason, they weren't real clones.
Yeah, they're not clones. They're just clone troopers.
Group of clones and group
anyway.
of people in paintball gear and with
We'll get to
painted
that.
Nerf guns.
We'll get to that. And this Jedi comes out of the woods and says, "Hey, let's fight." And they try to kill him. And the
Jedi A approaches them and B without like trying to talk it out. He gets in a fight.
He flies around like Superman and Man of Steel. He does like force flying, and he force pushes them around, and then he doesn't kill any of them, and he does what I would call a brisk walk away from them, and then he gets shot at by a gunship, and the movie very abruptly cuts to credits. So
yeah, no, they're like gunships after him. This movie makes no fucking sense. First off, it's a group of people in paintball gear that goes after this Jedi. The weapons in this movie are Nerf guns. Painted. Which, I mean, Nerf guns, I guess, could be, but these are clones that aren't real clones, and for some reason, Order 66, they get offered money to kill Jedi.
They're wearing styrofoam masks that don't have backs to them, so
It's
like
all
everyone's hair is
electrical
sticking out of the back.
tape, too.
There's electrical tape all over
None
them.
of the masks or costumes look well. Okay,
One of the girls
costumes,
is wearing
weapons and shit don't.
One of the girls is wearing Timbs. One of the guys is wearing khaki pants, and the other four are wearing
in one
black
scene,
pants.
the Jedi was wearing sneakers. Like
The girls
the
are wearing
costumes
yoga
are
pants. The costumes are
But,
horrible.
okay, the yoga pants are fine because those almost look like you could just toss some armor pieces on there. I guess the yoga pants don't really bother me.
And they're all
The
wearing
guy in
paintball
cargo
gear, painted
pants
white.
was kind of
The cargo pants were hilarious.
This movie was not shot very well.
And then they
Why
walk
are
around like
there
an
these Jedi?
elementary school.
Why are these guys there? Are these guys bounty hunters? Are they mercenaries?
They're the irregular clones.
Why?
The clones
do
that
they have
accidentally
clone
came
armor?
out black.
What's the point? And women in white? Because, like, I think the real clones are
Denzel
like
D.
Cuban or some
Washington.
shit.
God.
I mean, Keegan Larwin, like,
The special
it
effects
seems
are
like
bad. The choreography
for some
is
reason, the
bad.
costumes. Okay, but
The story doesn't make any sense.
The CGI isn't that bad for a fan film. All in all, like, it's not that great a CGI, but they have gunships. They have a lot of CGI.
There's a lot of CGI,
Considering-
and then the costumes are
They probably
cargo
put a
pants
few
and
$100
Timbs.
or a lot of fucking hours into that CGI. And then
Just
the
to have
the
people wearing
costumes are like
Timbs
cargo pants and Timbs. Like, it doesn't make sense. The story doesn't make sense. Honestly, why didn't they just buy, like, clone mask voice changers or something, so they're taped up masks and buy like cheap clone cosplay? I mean, it's not that expensive. I heard like an average clone costume probably costs like $600 or something, I would assume.
Even
like,
if they had
like the 501st has fine costumes, have them chase around and just use like a fucking voice modulator and never take your masks off. All of a sudden, I can suspend my disbelief and assume they're clone.
Even
Next
if they
off,
just
buy some
had-
fucking women's boots and put them on the Jedi guy. He doesn't have to be wearing Timbs. Like, if you fix the costumes and you just had Order 66 and nothing
Even
about
if
the
they
money,
just
then it
had
would've
decent
been
masks and
whatever.
were still wearing paintball gear, I'd be like, okay. But with the paintball gear and the inconsistencies
And the fact
the
that
terrible
it has
masks,
an electrical tape mask, But the thing is, it doesn't even make sense because they have decent CGI. But I guess any budget this movie had went to CGI.
And then they forgot to write a story that made any sense, because, like, why does the Jedi approach the clones?
Yeah,
he
why?
knows that they're... Apparently he knows that
Apparently he knows
because he's
about
trying
Order
to kill
6.
him instantly.
Yeah, they know about Order 66, and then seconds later they run into this Jedi who knows that the clones are trying to kill him. Fine, okay, but so did this Jedi already kill his clones, and that's why none of his clones were after him? Because there were no clones after him, but he knew about Order 66, but he didn't kill any of these clones who went after him. And at the end of the day, these clones just wanted their bounty, like they didn't even question it. So
yeah, they had
these
no
guys
qualms
are
about killing
more
the
likely
Jedi
than
just
not
for
mercenaries.
cash.
Then it's like, why are they wearing clone armor? Because you could have just said they're mercenaries.
Why even
toss
hire
them in
mercenaries when you have an army of clones?
Yes, I know, but at the end of the day, these guys are mercenaries. That's the only conclusion I can make. So it's like, why didn't you just make them mercenaries the whole damn time? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you made them mercenaries, then you could have been like,
not on outfits?
yeah, well, then they wouldn't have to be in clone outfits, so you could just toss them in, like, hockey pads or desert gear, whatever you could toss together for cheap, and I wouldn't even question it. If it was just a group of mercenaries that were hired by the... Here's how you fix this story. You cut the CGI to an extent. You could probably still have some CGI that look pretty good. You put a little bit of money, you put a couple $100, you put some costumes that make like mercenary costumes. You don't even need anything expensive. Even if you wanted one that was in like Mandalore or like some sort of like clone costume, fine. But you could cut the budget by just making them like bounty hunters or something in the first damn place that are going after Jedi because they're like an elite group that they have, but that the Republic, they're like, well, the Republic knows they can kill these Jedi super easy, so there you go, they kill the Jedi. There you go, your movie's 70 times better. Overall, for a Star Wars fan film, this is probably unfortunately, I have to say this is the worst one I've seen all night.
Oh,
It actually felt like the more effort in it than the second movie we watched, the one with the kid. All in all, the plot made no sense because they could have made a better plot. They literally, if they just changed certain aspects, they could have made a better plot.
yeah.
If they just changed certain aspects, there were just certain aspects that were like inconsistent, just made the movie look worse than it had to, and they could have changed certain things. Just because they pretty much explained their way out of these people actually being clones. Like they said, Order 66 happens. It's just like, what the fuck? We can make a bunch of money. So it's like, why are you even fighting for the Republic in the first damn place? Are you such elite mercenaries that the Republic's like, we need these guys? I mean, and in theory, this was kind of interesting because it was shot on Taco Donna. And I'm assuming that's just because they only had the woods to shoot this whole thing in. So they like wanted to make it in episode 7. Like, yeah, if they used like an episode 7 location and they were like,
Taco Donna's pretty far in the outer limits of the line, so it's kind of weird that there was clones fighting there at all.
yeah, who knows what this actual war was about, but whatever.
The point of the matter is this movie's bad. I'm gonna go with 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
Oops.
Poor Keegan Harwood.
I'm sorry. The Tim's and
Keegan.
cargo pants.
Keegan, you had a movie here. There are bones to your plot. If you are watching this, Keegan, which I think it's possible that some of these fan film people might actually see these, I am telling you, dude. You had the bones to a movie. All in all, it wasn't shot that bad. You just got to look at shit and be like, okay, these costumes look like shit, so let's change it up. This, and this could have been done different. Like, you could have done it actually cheaper. You could have done this movie for half the price and made it a better movie. That's what I'm saying.
To be honest,
There could have been improvements to this movie.
I'm gonna bump it up to a 3 out of 10. That's the same thing
I'll
I
give
gave the
it-
kid with the lightsabers.
You gave him like a 4 out of 10. I'll give Keegan, man, I'll give you a 3 out of 10. But I'll tell you, this could have, with a
This
few
could have been a
tweaks,
thing.
this could have been a thing. I could see the bones in the movie. I could see where it could have improved, and it honestly could have done more with a smaller budget. That's all I'm saying.